Right now, we are going to go through a class. We're going to talk about the Ctrade class. We have used this in all our robots so far, from Anna 1.00 to right now, Bella 1.02. We have created an object called My Trading Control Panel that is of this class. So let's very briefly go through what this class is about. To find it, we need to go to this location. Alright, include trade. Take 10 seconds to scroll through this file. Looks rather complicated. Well, I'm not going to go through this file in detail. As we talk about the more advanced aspect of object-oriented programming, we will be able to understand this file better. But for now, there is still much to learn. However, we want to talk about it right now so that you get an idea of what's happening in the background. This file, let's look at it from a top-down basis. It requires other MQH files. Enumerations, not important. Basically, this part is saying that this variable equates to 0, this equates to 1, this equates to 2. We will talk about enumerations in future. The Ctrade class. This Ctrade class is derived from this CObject class. What that means is that the object variables and object functions in this class, CObject, that are not private, goes into Ctrade. So the objects from the Ctrade class can use it. Alright, again, this is called inheritance. We will talk about it in the future again. Let's look at things that we are familiar with. Okay, protected variables. Variable of data type boolean, variable of data type MQL trade request, which is the inbuilt class by MetaQuotes. Moving on, public. So we have this functions here, alright, all the way to this point. And then we have protected functions here. Let's quickly scan through these public functions. If you look at this, functions that start with request, you'll see that the function is defined right here. So for example, request symbol will return this mRequest.symbol. So this is, drumroll, essentially a getter method. Alright, we're just getting information, getting values. Okay, the word constant means that whatever is returned, the value cannot be changed anymore. So the value of that object variable is decided one time upon initialization, or when you first assign a value to it, and after that it can't be changed anymore, which is important. After you get, let's say, the TP value using this request TP getter function, you don't want this value to be tampered with, so it is a constant, can't be changed anymore. Alright, other things, getter methods, setter methods. Alright, so this set the magic number of the current EA. mMagic equals magic, and nMagic will be used in the other areas of this class. Let's come to this. Alright, position open. This is something that we have been using. So let's dive deeper into this function position open. You can see here that it accepts all this input So what happens after that? Double click on position open, Ctrl F, let's look for it. Here. I'm going to briefly go through this function. And with that, hopefully you are able to get a better feel of what the other functions are about. So position open opens the position. Alright, we have been using it in Bella, in Anna. You see in Bella, my trading control panel, position open. This is how we fire an order with all these inputs. As usual, let's start with the end in mind. Position open does this. It returns this order send function. Now there are a lot of functions here that you have never seen before. I'm just going to briefly go through what they are. I won't go into detail at this point. Order send sends an order. It takes in two objects, M request and M result. M request is an object. It has all these object variables. So symbol, volume, type. Basically these variables are information for the trade that your EA is going to fire. That's that. And results is an object that stores a result of this order sent. So it will have things like M result, return code, M result, command, which tells us what is the status of this order, any comments about what just happened, things like that. Okay, you don't have to know exactly what are all the object variables for M result right now. Okay, so with that in mind, basically this whole function is just to get these two things. Okay,